Okay, YouTube family and friends, rev it up, Mustang Fanatic, or should I say Car Fanatic Productions. Just had a good nap, took my medication, in a little pain, but I gotta exercise a little bit. I got a good friend of the family's 1989 Mazda MPV. It's a 3.0, 6-cylinder, 4-wheel drive. Got 93,000 miles on it, and we're doing brakes on it. So it's standard. We need brakes and we need axles. So the axles will be done at another time. You can see the CV boot is torn and oil is all over the back of the rim. You can see oil all over the back of the brakes around here. Same on the driver's side. Here's the rim, all the oil, and then you can see the torn boot. You can see it plain as day. So I don't know how long it's been like that. So we're gonna just go ahead and get we got the axles on order and they'll be coming in. So we'll show you how to do brakes in a few minutes. So once again, we're gonna prove to YouTube world about when you're turning the pistons in. The reason I had the hood open, I'm checking the reservoir. I see how low the reservoir is, and that looked like it might be the minimum line right there. So we may need to add some fluid, but I got a lot of room in there. I'm just doing front brake pads. I do not have to take this off in order to squeeze the brake pads in. It's not going to make it that much harder or difficult. You'll see. I'll do it with one hand and squeeze it in. So that's the reason I have the hood open, is I can pop up it and watch to make sure that doesn't come all the way up to the top, because then I would have to drain some out if it was at the top. So now, since we're only doing brake rotors, the pads, we're going to loosen up this with 11/16. And we're going to loosen up the bottom with 11/16. And what we're going to do, we're probably going to just pull the roller up out of the way and tie it off and do it that way. And we'll get the sliding pins out and we'll grease them, because I already had them greased out before. That's why I know she needed brakes. So like I said, this is 11/16, and we're going to loosen those up. But first, what we do, you want to get a flathead screwdriver. Find a decent one and stick it in between the brake and the caliper, and you see how it's pushing in. There we go, all the way. It just released that all the way in. Okay, now I might not even need to use the my caliper tool. So you can see the brake fluid came up just a little bit. So we're going to go on the driver's side, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to loosen this up and get it ready. And I'm watching my brake cylinder, my brake booster. And I got plenty of room still. And I think we are ready to the end of our travel. So the brake fluid just barely came to the top, nowhere near the nozzle. So we still got a good bit of room, so we're good to go with that. We don't even have to worry about that. So we'll still see how much the caliper will have to be pushed in, but not much. So let me get this off. So mind you, these caliper bolts are the sliding pins. Okay, so like I said, I just loosened the top up, slid it up. I got a bungee cord holding it up, and here's where it go into the bottom. And she's plenty of grease on it, so we can slide this brake caliper in just a little bit more. But there are the brakes, and you can see how thin these brakes are. It ain't really nothing to these pads, so we're getting to them right at the emergency. If you can see that brake clip, it's already been just about sliding around the back of the rotor, but the rotor is fine back here. And so that's the inner pad. And the outer pad is got a little bit more to it, but not that bad. So let me get the brake hardware and stuff out. Once again, just to show you, the cap is on the brake reservoir, and I'm going to take 2 fingers. Look at there, we're squeezing the caliper in with just 2 fingers. So that blows the myth of taking the cap off to let the pressure out, or you'll have a hard time squeezing this in. If you have a hard time squeezing this in, you got a problem with the calipers. They're frozen, and you may need to get yourself some new calipers. But that's all the way in as far as it can go. Now loosen it out, and that's how simple that was. Okay, I used my brush, and I just cleaned it out. Right there, the brake fell and put more dust and dirt on it, but I got it all cleaned out right there. And of course, you can take a brush and clean this surface up too. Get as much dirt as you can out of it. I usually use this brush here to get that out of there, but I did this the last time I had it when it needed brakes. But brakes are brakes. You'll get dust in there. Okay, so let's get my brake lube, and once again, let's get the dust out of here. And I'm going to lube here, 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 and here. Already got the shoe in that has the brake wear in, and of course I lubed around there, and I lubed the back side of inside there where it's going to touch the rotors, and you just simply slide the brake in just like that. We got her done right there. She's in. Now we want to take this sliding pin out, and I'm going to clean it down and put some more grease on this. Okay, we dropped it down. We're going to slide our sliding pin in, and we're going to use our ratchet wrench. If I could, there we go, get it to tighten. I don't want to tighten it all the way yet because I want to get this top pin out. So let's get it back going forward. Get this pin out. I must haven't got it twisted all the way. Okay, that's about as far as it'll go. So then you want to take something and push it out the rest of the way, just like that. I use this socket to go in here and pull the sliding pin out. So it's got plenty of grease, so we're going to re-grease that and put it back in there and tighten it up. And as you can see, the sliding pins, see that? Plenty of room. Brakes moving in and out. That's what you want. So now we're gonna throw this front tire back on, and we're gonna get over to the other side and do the other side. So that's how you do brakes on this 1989 Mazda MPV 3.0 V6 4-wheel drive. Pretty nice vehicle. Rev it up. Car Fanatic Productions. Let me turn the camera over to where Y'all have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Hit the like, subscribe button. God bless. We'll see you later. Okay, so this comes with no brake hardware, but we matched up our brakes. That's going to be the passenger side, and we can throw this in on the driver side. This is going to be on the passenger side here. Okay, since it didn't come with any brake hardware, so what we're going to do is take a brush, get this dirt off here, get the dirt off here, and then we're going to grease those brake hardware. Now we want to get that tightened in, get this one tightened up. Okay, now we're going to go back to our wrench here, and we're going to tighten this up. And that's how you do brake shoes on a 1989 Mazda MPV 3.0 V6 4-wheel drive vehicle. Nothing hard, very simple.